What's up, gamers? Welcome on back to some irregularly scheduled Legends of Runeterra content. Today, since I am in the content creator elo, yes, I am Masters, so therefore everything that I say goes. Oh, that's such a terrible way to be putting this entire video. I was just thinking the other day of like, oh, why don't I create more content on Legends of Runeterra? It's like, oh, because I'm not in Masters. No, not exactly the case. It's more along the case of just, I don't know why, but I just hadn't really had the love for it before. Until now, I've actually really enjoyed the last video I did on getting to Masters, and now I want to be commemorating the first couple of games in Masters with a list that I also heavily enjoyed on my climb. This one being Nora Timelines. I know, another deck featuring Nora. I am addicted to playing Nora. Nora is actually one of my highest mastery champions, if I'm not mistaken. If I go over to my champion mastery pool right now, Nora is up there on the top row. I know Nami, Twisted Fate. I love my combo decks. What can I say? Sumi, we have Jace, Lux, we have Ziggs, Talia. You can see what archetypes I've really enjoyed playing over the years. But Nora is my next highest mastery champion, so I really heavily enjoy playing this champion here. And today we're playing a concurrent timelines deck featuring Nora. It's a fairly simple and straightforward deck. Every game you want to try and full mull for concurrent timelines, and then you play a bunch of units that have very powerful effects that can then transform into better units that also gives them a massive increase in stats. But notably, another thing is that Banana Blaster. This is a very good card normally, but in timelines, this card becomes insane because of the way that it interacts with the card specifically. So Banana Blaster, if you have timelines activated, you play it, and it deals damage equal to my power to a unit. Now, because this is a 4-mana unit, it transforms into any other 4-mana unit, and then deals damage equal to the power of the unit that it transforms into. I don't know why the interaction works the way that it does. It doesn't seem fair, to be quite honest with you, to be blasting somebody for, if I hit, let's say, Ancient Crocolith, for example, for 7 damage on turn 4, if I hit Banana Blaster. That is quite a lot of damage going through. But then on top of that, we also have all of the Bandle City and Mystic Shot, or Mystic Shot, goodness. I say Mystic Shot because that's really what Piltover is on, is the Mystic Shot region. And we're playing Wandering Shepherd because, again, another great transformation card target. Some other lists, variants might run Caitlyn, but I find that Caitlyn, even though it's a decent unit, doesn't really end up doing quite as much on board. Wandering Shepherd gets you an equipment that can be re-equipped to a unit, gives you more stats, and then could transform into another 3-mana unit of equivalent value. If you have any questions about the deck, you can ask me in the comments down below. That's about all I really have to say about this. Not too much intricate play going in with this deck. And we'll see how it does on Master's Ladder. All right, match number one. Match number one. Who we're connecting to? We're connecting to Mon playing Elites. Now, Elites is a deck that I really don't enjoy playing against because I hate Demacia. It's just a personal bias that I have against it. We have concurrent timelines. We have Group Shot, Portapalooza, Mystic Shot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss these two. I'm going to keep a Mystic Shot. Because usually what this deck likes to do is it likes to play the Battlesmith on turn 2. And typically 1 mana isn't enough to save this deck from taking damage from Mystic Shot. Especially if they play Cytheria on curve here. I'm going to pass. You know, easy pass, easy pass. Nothing much else going on here. I could play concurrent timelines, but it doesn't really do anything for me right now, so I'll just hope and pass. It's not a problem. Trusty Ramhound is kind of annoying, so we'll just play concurrent timelines now. Possible that they develop into another Trusty Ramhound, which really sucks for me, but what can you do? They're confused by timelines. They've never seen this card before. And they don't know what it's doing in Masters. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing in Masters. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really cool. I love this region. Guys, isn't Demacia just so freaking cool? Oh, isn't this just great? Isn't that just awesome? Anyway, taking 9 damage next turn on turn 3. But the good news is that they're really out of cards to play with now. So I can play Conchologist, I can play Wandering Shepherd, and possibly find a really good 3-mana unit here. I think Conchologist gives me a lot of options, so I will play it. Gives me options for another spell to create. Time Winder's not bad, but I do discard a card for that. So it's probably going to be Called Shot. Called Shot into... Wow, none of these have great stats. We can just do Feral Mystic. It doesn't make a difference to me. So I'm going to block the 4/4. I shoot here. And I take 9 damage this turn. But B, they only have 2 cards left in hand, and Elites is not very well known for its ability to draw, so like I'm okay with this damage that we're taking. Ideally, if I was playing a controlled deck, I would feel much more comfortable in this position, but as of right now, not concerned. I'm going to play Aloof, just because I want to see if I can get something good out of their hand, and none of these are good. Swiftling Flight is not terrible. It gives me an aggressive option here. Losing concurrent timelines kind of sucks, but we do make them lose the... We do make them lose the champion strength from hand, and again, I just can't attack because this deck is great. I can't attack. I could attack and kill this and try to Mystic Shot this next turn, but the possibility of a buff coming in is just way too great for me, and holy smokes, this is ridiculous. Okay, you know what I think I have to do then? Is pull here. Give other allies. That sucks. But I pull here, right? Because they'll scout attack next turn, give me a chance to develop. Ah, never mind. I can't develop anymore. That's so sad. So last card was the... You know what? What might have been better would have been play a Conchologist again. Just to have the unit on board. I needed to go for the trade there, though, because then I could have had Art of Tracker. It's unlikely they have for this open attack go through. But instead, we get killed by turn 3, having 11 stats on board. That's, you know, sometimes you get rolled by elites. Very cool. Anyway, back down to 0 LP Masters. This is where we want to be. Alright. Match number 2, Garen and Nivea. Alright, our opponent's on some shenanigans. They might have just gotten promoted to Masters as well, considering they have 15 LP. This is going to be a deck that likes to go late game. I like keeping Aloof Travelers even in this hand because of it. But then again, we can just replace all and look for concurrent timelines like a greedy bastard. Darn. Group Shot is not going to be helping out much in this. Never mind. We're just that good, okay? You always find concurrent timelines whenever you're playing this deck. Guaranteed. That is the Shiny Sylveon channel guaranteed. Now, they don't have any to deny for this, and I'm going to bet that this is a War Mother's deck that likes to ramp into summoning a bunch of units. That's my guess when I see Demacia Freljord. Again, not a region that has a lot of draw, but it doesn't really matter if they can beat my face in. We do like a Fishawak here, because the 3-mana units that we can get are pretty insane. We'll hit some Dredger and hit for 6. Isn't that just great? Showcasing the full potential of this deck specifically. Possible... Oh, Wild Mysticism? Sure. I don't think I'm too concerned about that, though. I still get my 4 damage in here. Even though they trade up, 1 mana is not enough for them to be dealing anything right now. So I'll take my mid-range damage and go on my merry way. Oh, we end round. We have Aloof Travelers next turn as well. The card we wanted to keep from the beginning. Potential Garen. That is a distinct possibility. No, second Wild Mysticism. Honestly, don't care. I'm going to play Aloof Travelers. See what you have in hand. And then... it's probably Widowed Huntress, because that guarantees the most damage in here. So get that War Mothers out of hand. Yep, I was right on that call. Yeah, Challenger. They might have wanted to trade here, but I'm not going to make that a possibility right now. We do also have Rissu the Silent Storm. This is a card that I didn't talk about. 5 mana 1/3 transforms into a 5 mana 8/3, and then a 7/3 with with impact. Get high rolled. Get absolutely high rolled. I mean, it's like, what, does this even go through? I highly doubt it. Playing against Freljord often means that there are ways for this to not go through for lethal. Like Harsh Winds, so pretty expected outcome here. Could also even be a oh, no Biden Blast. I'm surprised that they Harsh Winds this and not this. This is doing 8 damage. This one's doing 6. Like, surely the math there works out in my favor for them to Harsh Winds these two, because then they save 2 more HP. But maybe my opponent has a plan. They see something that I don't. I mean, they say the Anivia. The Anivia is a something for sure. I'm going to play a Piltover and Castaway and try to hit Tough Weapon. We get Upcycled Rake, which I do like quite a bit. And then we freaking Hunting Boar. These are really awful options, aren't they? I could do Monkey Idol to try and... No, we do Hunting Boar. Because Anivia attacks, I get the Mana Gem, I get the Scout Weapon back in hand, which allows me to then get an extra swing in. Now, I block with... I could block with Wrathful Rider, but is there really any point? I don't think there is. We'll just block with a unit that's already dying anyway, because the next turn I can open attack again for more damages. Plus I have Contralogist and Bird in hand anyway. So this really doesn't make a whole lot of difference to me right now, this open attack. And Fernie! Give me my mana. I'm the ramp deck now, me. We have the old Conchologist. I do like High Note quite a bit here. Reason being that High Note will deal with the Anivia Egg if there is ever a problem with it later on. Looking at a Avalanche here most likely as well. Hence the reason why the Anivia attacked. But I should have blocked in that case. A Cold Resistance. Oh, I see, I see. Well, Anivia is leveled up. We can do Fishawak here. And end round. Second Anivia does kind of suck, but we haven't seen an entry used yet. There's no possibility of there being a what's it called? Well, I'm going to use Upcycled Rake here, just to try and cycle cards for myself. Because my opponent's sitting at 8 at a full mana right now is pretty terrifying, if I do say so myself.
I will endure.
And like, yeah, sure, this works. Then I can Banana Blast. Harsh Winds comes through again, so not at all surprising. But having the... Oh wait, that was an Anivia. Okay, cool. So that's really good for me now. So we lose that. Hello, Garen. Hello, Garen. We can blast Garen. There's no way that it ever kills this. Scholarly Climber is the only one that really works here. Crowd Favorite does not work on Transform, but here's the Banana Blaster working, so we get to kill Garen for free now. And then I play one more unit, and my board is too wide for them now. Ta-da! 0 mana, I win. GG's. Ta-da! We beat the most meta-defining deck, ladies and gentlemen. We beat Garen and Anivia with timelines in Master's Ladder. Proof that this deck works in concept and in execution. Anyway, on to the next match. All right, it's match number 3 up against whatever this is. I forget that low masters usually is like the meme tier as well, because people are just playing whatever they kind of feel like. This is, oh boy, of all the lists, this might be a singleton list that they're trying on Masters Ladder. It's very possible. No timelines this turn, but this is also the first time that we've seen Nora for the entire time that we've been playing this deck so far in game number 3. Remove the Lucian with a ping. What do you guys, speaking of pings, what do you guys think about Vile Feast getting removed? I think it is quite the change. It's quite good in some ways, because Vile Feast has been in pretty much every single Shadow Isles list since the beginning of time. And we're just now seeing it get removed from the game because, you know, it's a little strong, you know what I'm saying, gamer? Let's give you a little more health. Rake is good. The problem is that single combat also sucks. You know, I'm tempted to block this, but I don't think I will. I'll let you take your 2 damage. I'll let you get your single combat out. No single combat. Okay. So that's really good hand intel that we're getting. No way I'm actually this lucky. Anyway, we have Scout. What you do with Scout is that you just use it as like a way to pass priority immediately, because you're like, I'm not even burning my attack token. Get that tag for the Nora portal into deck now. Cavern Dragon is scary. Very, very scary card indeed. And for that reason, I was considering discarding Hungry Owlcat, but I think I might just play it now. So if I discard Hungry Owlcat, no, I gotta look for the card. Don't find it though. We only find the Piltover or the other Nora. I mean, Combat Reel does make it so I have a Fearsome Blocker, sure. I do like this card well enough. We can just swing with everything, right? Let's see, they trade 1, they prevent... Probably here, actually. Nah, I don't like this attack. I like just going better with this. Because if I go with that attack, they prevent 4 damage, and then also heal 1 off of Cavern Dragon, and then I don't even have a Fearsome Blocker at the end of it. Well, I mean, never mind. But also never mind. Huh? Why would you do that, though? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. We can play Conchologist here. I'm quite okay with this card coming down. So we have Mystic Shot available for a couple of things. Oh wait, no, I should have played Bomber Twins. That's my mistake. But we do get Pokestick, which I'm very happy with. Because I do like poking some sticks. Do this and this. So these don't trade, I only take the 5 damage instead. Can't block anything here. Because, you know, Cavern Dragon. Fearsome. Kind of cringe, you know what I'm saying, gamers? There's that. Then we have Bomber Twins. Gives me a landmark, which is nice. Starspring is hilarious. Revive a random ally. So you have a 50-50 chance of hitting the Undying or the Cavern Dragon right now. And you hit the dragon, so... Okay, you know, whatever boats your float, my guy. Whatever salts your waffles, as they say. Pretty sure that's a common saying. You know, you don't have to verify me on that. Scout Nora is absolutely insane. Getting multiple strikes off with her every round is really good for me. Also, all of these units that I have on board are just freaking useless. I can go here. It'll trade into probably the 4/4. They want to keep being able to trade up into things here. So 4/4 will block here. They want to have as much damage as physically possible available to them next turn, which makes sense. So I just have to be careful with how my resources go through here. Vaults of Helia is very funny, but then they lose this dragon here, so that's strange. That they would have negative development into that, but whatever. Not my problem. Discard a Star Spring, draw a bird, still cannot find the timelines. But, I mean, heck, do I even need it at this point? Is timelines really that much of a concern now? Because I don't think it is. Because they kill that. They're not playing Nasus, so this isn't going to worry too much. Radiant Guardian is a pain in my ass, though. I will admit that fully. Ouchie wouchie, my butt has a Zouchie something rather. Just double block here, right? Because this can potentially hit things with Fae on it. If I draw into it. I do have 2 portals still. I can plant 2 more. I can level Nora pretty quickly. Silent Storm as well gets me the Storm Cloud. To then give Nora another level up piece. Which is fine by me. This Radiant Guardian dies as well, so it's not too big of an issue. I'm going to Portapalooza right now. I use the base Portapalooza, level my Nora. I hit all frickin' 4, are you kidding me? On that one draw? I'm so mad. Alright, so we get Greenglade Elder out here first, which is good. Which is very nice. We play Wizened Wizard here to then get the spell mana back. Level Nora. Thing that sucks is that I still don't. And then we have Starry Scamp, I guess, to go here if I need to. I think it is better because adults are boring. We get the Brown Star spell mana back. Death there. I keep smacking you. No interaction. Means you get some intersmaction. Hey Tiana, how's it going, buddy? I pass for now? It is a lot of mana to pass on, but they also lose the attack token for this turn specifically. It's not like I'm doing much with this attack. If I swing, I'm pushing, what, 3 more damage, I guess? Which is fine, but like... Ooh, Rightsteel Formation is funny. That is pretty funny. That is a very funny card. Okay, well, I have to block it. No doubt in my mind. We can Pokestick here. They might be running Cythria Lady of Clouds next turn, too. Which is a problem. We can block. Block? No, this doesn't work. Is this right? Taking 4 damage and then swinging back next turn anyway. I think I threw by passing that turn, actually. I was just so in awe of Tiana Crown Guard that I wanted to waste their rally token. Anyway, Conchologist. Give me cards. Flamespitter's nice. Flamespitter's very nice. That works out pretty well for me. Another frickin' Tiana? Really? Really? Okay, well, time to hit one of these. Do that. Create a random card. Riptide Sermon is funny. We can put Combat Reel onto... Combat Reel onto... It doesn't really matter, right? Do this, and then... Like what? Kill Tiana? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, full block. Block, block, block. Is this the right block? I could potentially kill one of these Vanguard Redeemers if I really wanted to. I could, Pokestick it. No, I blocked. Whoop, wrong block. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's correct. Unless they have a rally effect, which, you know, it's Demacia. They could always have a rally effect. But you can see how this deck really falls apart when I don't have concurrent timelines. We're 9 rounds in, haven't found anything useful for it, which really sucks. This becomes Cytherea, Lady of Clouds. Yep, as expected. And that's just really a really big board. That's a very big board. Still have not found the, do this for 6 damage. We hit there. Maybe we get an insane portal, who knows? Oh god. That's a terrifying board. Double Cytherea in hand really sucks for me. We burn. We have Focus Stick. I don't think I have enough burn damage though, unfortunately. I have Riptide Sermon, which does 1 to Nexus as well. But it's just not going to be enough at the end of the day. Especially with this being a 16/16 lifesteal unit. Who knows? Maybe I hit something cool off of a portal. And we just win anyway. I'll do Risu, because I need the blockers now. Because right now they don't have Overwhelm, they don't have rallies, they don't have way of pushing through. Problem is that my deck is also like not looking great for pushing through this damage, which I should have tried to kill earlier, but I just wasn't expecting it to get that far along. Yeah, whatever. Resolve. Let's see what we get. We have another Nora. We have the scout attack still. I think it's very, very doable. Okay. So, we do Shipwreck Quarter, because it's funny. We lose the Aloof Travelers, unfortunately, but would have definitely saved us in some situations. We have a Nora, which means our next 2 portals are very good. We have the upcycled Rake on Nora again. Ah, there's the single combat. Damn. Surprised that they didn't go for, Oh, I should have played both of these Pokesticks, tried to get more portals out of it. Vikaran Savecracker does nothing. Useless ass card. Alright, third Nora. How about now? You know, it's possible. This, we had to fix him 5,000. We're almost down to our last 20 cards. I have 3 copies of Concurrent Timelines in this deck. Have not found a single one. Not found a singular one. Well, that's kind of bad, but whatever. We hit Conchologist off here. See what I can find. Do have Electro Harpoon, which is nice. So I can discard Combat Reel here. Might just keep passing. We Electro Harpoon here. Try and kill one of the Cythereas if I can. Bop bop. Upcycled Rake here. Swing with Elusive Scout here. With my last Nora. Yep. Swing with Nora again. Not like it's really gonna matter, but I'm hoping to eventually just BS my way into a victory. That's really what I'm hoping for. And it's possible. Nora can hit some nutty portals here. And also having the Portalpalooza means that it's possible. Why would you pull that one? That's a strange pull by that Cytherea. Yeah. Okay, Portalpalooza. Get more units, hopefully. Very nice. And then Pokestick. Do I have another portal? I have one more portal. Could be the game-winning one. Who knows? I get the treasure trove. Oh my god. Another back alley barkeep. This is so dumb. This is the dumbest game of Legends of Runeterra I've played in a long time. Alright, Zon Bouncer. Because I get to refill 2 spell mana with that. They have another Cytherea. Of course they do. Yorda Ranger. And then I can do Vanguard Bannerman. Oh no, I missed Allegiance. Back Alley Barkeep. And then we play Mage Seeker Persuader. Because, like, what the frick else am I going to do? I'm just making this game go out for as long as possible. Last 15 cards, by the way, we hit deep. And there it is. All right, we're winning now. Frickin' heck, man. Yeah. We got this. We got this. Watch me. So this creates 5 cards in hand, which means that I want to empty my hand right now. So we'll do Fix 'em 5,000 here. We'll do Upcycled Rake, frickin' wherever. Doesn't really matter. But Treasure Trove. Let's see what we find. Let's find out. I just had to empty my hand a little bit for that to work. Basilisk. Rash Gambler, Conchologist. Arlen Cutthroat. Does not do anything. But it does give me units to block with. Deal 1 to an ally and enemy 4 times, which is kind of funny. But it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna mill myself probably before any of this game ends. We can do Magical Journey, I guess. Into Ravenous Butcher. Oh boy. I'm just having a good time at this point. But the game's like such a foregone conclusion. Might as well just like not even be playing it anymore. I can replace you to hit you. And hit you, I guess. You know, funny card, funny card. Babbling Beard hits nothing in this deck as far as I'm concerned. We could do Brash Gambler and just, I don't know, discard 2, I suppose. Probably Cutthroat's funny, but also Brash Gambler's funnier.
All in, baby.
Who knows what my plan is? It could be anything. They were reading the card, they didn't know what it did. I just know that I'm lost at this point. We hit a portal. We hit Banana Blaster. Banana Blaster also gets the chime effect for it. They're like, you know what? You choose your blocks at this point. I've already won off of stats, but I've been able to just keep staving them off. I was half hoping that I could eventually find lethal through some other means, but god dang it, Radiant Guardian, man. Radiant Guardian just being an absolute pain in my ass. Alright, we have Risu the Silent Storm. What do we get? We get fucking 31 out. Oh my god, that's so funny. But it's a summon effect. It's not a on-hit effect. That's really funny. You have Rally. Do you have Rally? Damn, you have a black spear. Oh, that's gonna be doing so much damage though. You know me. Pushing all the damage now. Ah, there's no the timelines at the bottom of my fucking deck. Who knows what I'm up to, man? Who really knows? Alright, Banana Blaster. We didn't hit anything good. We hit Mage Seeker Insider. I actually used to play with this card in a, what's it called? Jace Locks. I used to play it in a Jace Locks deck back in the day. Alright, Riptide Sermon, though. Alright, check this out. So now he's actually a 7/7. Ooh, big damage. Oh my gosh. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time, actually. Then obliterates. What did you obliterate? You obliterated Undying. Understandable. Let me hit for 2 more damage here. I think I lose. I'm not sure. I'm not, like, great at math, but I think I lose. Cat, no. Oh, you know what? Vora? We have like nothing in hand. We have nothing in deck, nothing in hand. No other win conditions left. Didn't hit concurrent timelines until we were in the bottom half of our deck. And this is lethal. 143. I think it's close. I think it's very close. Darn. Anyway, GG's. Oh my gosh, that was great. What a great match. What a great game of Legends of Runeterra. All right. Game number 4. Number 4. Are we playing against... Oh, Cat? Viego. Sure. There's concurrent timelines on too. That's pretty good. I think this is correct. I want to try and look for Mystic Shot with which to kill Katarina. Hello, Mystic Shot with which to kill Katarina. Fancy seeing you here.
That's the egg.
Do I even care, dude? Yeah. Getting a Spiderling's not that bad. What does this even block into later? I'm not sure, but we'll pass anyway. Oh. My OBS was telling me about shield mode for my Twitch chat. Because you know me, I'm just able to stream all the heckin' time. You know what they say about this deck? It's kind of bananas. I'm hilarious, I know. I get a block House Spider here. And after a Katarina drop, I'm pretty safe. That is annoying, though. Canaphor's Soldier. So we'll just play Piltover and Castaway in response. I like Sandworn Amulet. Makes blocks way more awkward. And Journeying Sandhopper gives me the stats I need to block Canaphor's Soldier for free. Look at that. Very cool. It's not an aggressive deck from what I'm gathering. And if I open attack next turn, blocks. Yeah. I think we're fine here. I'm going to play Conchologist. I do like this quite a bit. I like Called Shot more than anything in this hand. It just gives me a draw. We could do Twisted Catalyzer, which is very funny. Because I have hit darkness units off of my deck before. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Parallel Convergence creates the 3 attack with an ephemeral copy of each ally, by the way.
Let the bloodshed begin.
I mean, sure, but like...
I'm all in.
We're here, we block here, takes the Blade's Edge. Yeah, I don't think we attack. You don't have the attack token. I get to shoot Katarina this turn, too. I have double Katarina shoot, by the way.
I must get out of here.
Yeah. Blocks. We have 1 Mystic Shot. Do we deny a Glimpse? Oh, Disintegrate? I legitimately do not care. I don't care about this unit at all. I guess, like, it is kind of the only thing that they're hitting with Disintegrate right now anyway, so they might as well be playing it on Kurt. But at the same time, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. If you Panapane, become Undying, or Conductor of the Mists. I think Conductor's better because it gives me blockers, it gives me a really awkward open attack for them to worry about. I'm happy with this all around. This is the Viego turn. So I don't want to be worried about Viego on the Viego turn. I double block with Spider. Huh? Okay. Yo, fine by me, dog. Oh, it's a Legion Marauders deck. That's interesting. That is not what I expected. To be totally honest with you. Not at all what I expected. Let's play Bird. What do we get for bird? We get Shadow Apprentice. We get Precious Pet. Precious Pet's good. We trade up with this now. I can Mystic Shot 1 so that it doesn't attack and get the double buff. Does it become 5/4s? This might be a Deserter deck. Because Deserter gets all of the stats from Legion Marauder, which is pretty funny. That's my guess as to what this deck is. They're looking for it.
Come on, boys.
I block you with my 1-drop. Do not care. Follow-up question. What do you have in hand? Zap, Sprayfin, or the Fangs? Wow. I like Zap.
We made it.
Elusive
Yay.
unit. Funny.
Our stuff didn't.
You do have an evasive Hydrovine. Do you have a second one? Do you? No Hydrovines? Yeah. Kill that thing. Get that off my board, dude. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wow. They really didn't want that on the board, huh? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw and I'm gonna smack you in the face for 13 damage. I'm gonna smack you in the face for 11 damage. Correction. Alright, cool. I draw a card. I don't want to discard either of these because these are very high value cards right now for me. Now, do I take the 11 damage? I think I'm Portapalooza first, actually. Funny enough. Okay, so I take the 11 damage. Bada boom. Vengeance number 2. Why would you Vengeance the 6/3 with Last Breath effect? So that's 2 Vengeance down for targets that absolutely do not matter. I'm gonna play Aloof Travelers as well, just to make this even more annoying.
Look, a thing.
We get Silverwing Diver off of it. We get the Parallel Convergence as well that was created in our deck. Goodbye, Legion Deserter. Hello, Doom Beast. This is a very strange deck. I understand what they're going for here. But also don't care. Oh, man. Oh, hey. What do we got? Arachnoid Horror. Viego. Yeah, there's nothing that this deck has. I'm just kind of like outrolling them, outvaluing them. I stopped their Legion Deserter buffs, even though they got quite a bit off of it, because of the Camoborn Soldier and because of the attack from the Legion Marauders. But ultimately, we win the match again. And look at that, we're back right where we started with a perfect 50% win rate. We are going nowhere in Masters anytime soon. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this deck guide, commentary, whatever you want to call it. Hope you guys did enjoy the madness that is this deck. But as you can see, if you don't find timelines, you don't really do a whole lot with this deck. When you do find timelines, you're allowed to do some just wacky things. You're allowed to just be the man, be the guy, and win the game for free. And that'll be it for me today. So hope you guys have a wonderful start to your spring break. It's spring break for me soon. Don't know what it is for you all. Hope you have a great one, though. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.